How's it going? How was your day? I've just finished my learning English time. Today I worked on native camp online lesson and how can I say the study for on Toeic exam. And I just try to review my notes about my speaking. Let me describe it. I've been using notebook LM and I put my videos and recording voices into notebook LM and they advised me some several sentences which including how can I say let me rephrase it. Notebook LM recommend me some useful expressions which I have made a mistake and I was struggling to express. The notebook LM has been trained by my materials I've just created. Yeah, the materials I created is put by me to into notebook LM. Then they advised me something which is adjusted to my learning. Okay, and there is one thing I mentioned first time that is it is about TOEIC. Still, I'm on the fence about if I should take TOEIC exam. But as I mentioned, I want to continue native camp, which is online conversation English class. And in my company, if I score a decent score, like more than 800 or 900, then as a reward, I can get some money. But there is a strict rule that says we should use that money in order to get some chances to improve my English skills. For example, if I score 800 and I get 10,000 yen, and there are a lot of things I can do if I use 10,000 yen. However, that reward money should be used for English learning. I have actually clear objective because in order to get score until getting good score, I must have spent made much money because if because how can I say because if I get good score, I should spend some money to get materials which gives me some English knowledge or English ability. Does it make sense to you? I'm struggling to no, no excuse. Okay, I will be a person who values trying something rather than complaining something. Okay? Anyway, taking taking Toeic and getting good score will give me the chance to learn English, because if I use that reward money, I can subscribe native camp and I can buy tons of English materials. And if I want to use some English apps, English learning apps, or buy something English software, then I can use it. So I'm trying to study on exam, TOEIC exam. But the reason I'm on the fence is just because focusing too much on TOEIC might make my English speaking skill rusty. Because actually I've tried, how can I say? I have studied TOEIC exam. No, sorry. Let me put it another way. 10 years ago, around 10 years ago, I tried to study TOEIC examination, and as a result, I got a decent score. My score was 860. It was decent. But in that time, I felt it's disappointing, because if I get a decent score, I thought I would be a fluent English speaker. However, I couldn't speak English very well right after studying English, and even though I got a decent score, that was disappointing for me. So after that time, I didn't I haven't tried I haven't studied about TOEIC. But at this stage, I'd like to subscribe native camp and buy several materials for learning English. So in that case, I want to, how can I say, I'm becoming to want to the reward money. This is a simple reason. Okay, today also I was struggling to express my thought clearly, but after this recording video, I will try to review it using Jeremy. And after that, I will definitely get used to these kind of expressions which I struggled in this video. Okay. Thank you for listening today also. Have a good night. Bye.